Hello, I'm Jodi Ginsberg, and today I want to speak with you about brain injury cases. They are very difficult. Needless to say, they impact the injured worker and the injured worker's family to a great extent. We have handled many traumatic brain injury cases in our practices over the year, and they are difficult. They're difficult because nobody can really see the injury. It's inside. The traumatic brain injury is typically dealt with in a very high level when you're in the hospital. And then when you're let out of the hospital and you're at home or in a rehab center first and then perhaps at the house, there is a specialized care that is needed at times. Sometimes the insurance company is not always adept at providing that care quickly enough, and the family is saddled with trying to deal with a perfectly functioning person and only weeks before, and now that person literally cannot speak, does not know their name, cannot feed themselves. It's very, very difficult. Those are particular circumstances where we must have specialists dealt with. We must have attendant care in the home. We must have drivers. We must get the person to specialized and local, or sometimes not local, rehab centers where they can get the proper care. There are other situations where the traumatic brain injury may not be as specific and may not be noted on a CT scan or a brain MRI, but that person has sustained a brain injury because they've slammed their head on the ground, they've been in a car accident on the job, they've been hit in the head with a brick or 2x4 that's come down from a building construction site, and they're walking around and they are not themselves. Again, it's very difficult to prove some of those cases for the long-lasting effects that they have, because there's not necessarily an outward cut on the head, and there's not any other injury, but they know that the brain has sort of been scrambled a little bit internally, and those folks need very specific care with proper neurologists, proper therapists, and have very specific symptomology of concussions, whether they be unable to sleep at night, whether they cannot be in sunshine or bright lights, whether they're nauseous, headaches, the ones that folks typically know. And all of those types of symptoms lead to the need for proper medical care, quick diagnoses, and the ability for that doctor to give proper medication as it changes, because folks sort of go through different phases in that. With that said, we are very adept at handling those types of injuries, and we're more than glad to have you give us a call, and we'll speak with you or the family member if need be at 770-351-0801. Thank you. Hi, this is Jodi, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about all rights and benefits available to you under the Georgia Workers' Injury Laws, I'd like to invite you to download my Georgia Workers' Compensation Survival Kit that I created for folks just like you. Some of the topics I cover include: can I get fired for filing a work injury claim? 8 critical mistakes to avoid. Is it true that the insurance company will hire a private investigator to follow me around and videotape my activities? What happens when the insurance company is late with my weekly wage payments? 7 specific tactics I recommend to maximize your case settlement value. If you or a loved one needs to maximize your recovery from your Georgia Workers' Compensation claim, you'll find this survival kit important reading. Download your survival kit right now and at no cost. Just visit my website and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now, and as always, I wish you the best.